After the colourful romance of West Side Story, the Academy went in a completely different direction. Lawrence of Arabia was directed by David Lean, who previously won Best Picture for The Bridge on the River Kwai, and stars Peter O'Toole. The film tells the story of T.E. Lawrence, a British Army officer sent to Arabia during the First World War. Tasked with helping unite the Arab tribes against the Ottoman Empire, Lawrence gradually becomes a legendary figure in the region through a series of daring military campaigns across the desert. But as his fame grows, so does the conflict within himself, as he struggles with questions of identity, ambition, and the true cost of war. On a purely technical level, Lawrence of Arabia is probably the greatest Best Picture winner I've watched so far. The vast desert landscapes, the sweeping long shots, and Maurice Jarre's incredible score combine to create a sense of scale that rivals, and at times even surpasses, Ben-Hur. The battle sequences are spectacular, but they're never just spectacle for spectacle's sake. Everything feels tangible because it was actually filmed. There are no digital effects hiding the reality of what you're seeing. And the performances are equally impressive. Peter O'Toole delivers one of the defining performances of the 60s as T.E. Lawrence, while Alec Guinness completely disappears into the role of Prince Faisal. Every technical aspect of the film operates at an incredibly high level. But what really separates Lawrence of Arabia from the Best Picture winners that came before it is its ambition. On the surface, it's a war epic, but underneath, it's a character study about identity, ambition, ego, and purpose. Lawrence is one of the most fascinating protagonists I've encountered because he never fully understands himself. His journey is full of symbolism and subtle character shifts that reward close attention. With that being said, I never became emotionally attached to the story in the way I hoped. The film constantly impressed me, but I never felt truly invested in the characters. It actually reminded me of Gone with the Wind. Both are films that I admire enormously from an artistic and historical perspective, but neither of them really connected with me on an emotional level. So while I don't quite love Lawrence of Arabia as much as I respect it, I still think it's an extraordinary achievement and one of the greatest technical accomplishments in film history. The film won 7 Oscars: Best Picture, Best Director for David Lean, Best Original Score, Best Sound, Best Production Design, Best Cinematography, and Best Film Editing. Lawrence of Arabia is widely regarded as one of the greatest films ever made, and is often cited as one of the finest epics in cinema history, with its sweeping cinematography influencing generations of filmmakers. But I'm still just going to give it 3.5 stars. I may not have connected with it emotionally as much as I hoped, but I can't deny that Lawrence of Arabia is a monumental achievement.